to walk in with the JellyBean's.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, here we are with another video on the Jointless YouTube channel. And well, we got a lot to talk about today, but before we talk about that, I want to thank you guys for the support on the channel. Dude, the channel has been getting pushed once again, so I'm gonna be extremely consistent and give you guys exactly what you want. So with that being said, today we're gonna be talking about this Jellybean clone I made a video on named Baba, who actually ended up responding to me, which I'll make a video on soon enough if you guys want that. Long story short, this guy has been getting a lot of backlash, to say the least, for you know, spreading a leak of Jellybean's face reveal when he knows that it probably isn't the best idea to be spreading that when she hasn't consented whatsoever to that being public. So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to that, talking about it, and also reacting to some of Baba's videos to see exactly how much of a clone he is of Jellybean. But yeah, without further ado, let's start off with why we're here, and that's how he ended up leaking Jellybean's face. Now, as we all pretty much know, Jellybean has been receiving a lot of backlash, and of course people think she's cringe, and people, including myself, have been making videos on her, which is fine. But for some interesting reason, people have been going out of their way to dox and try to harm Jellybean in any way, shape, or form they can, truly, to be honest with you, just because they think her content is cringe. You know, to keep it 100%, here's my stance on it. I feel like you don't have to like anything, or you don't have to agree with anything, but to go out of your way to try to harass and bother and make people's lives terrible just because you don't like them is a bit far. Now, with that being said, here comes Baba into the picture, because Baba, being a Jellybean clone, ended up making a video about Jellybean clones, and well, not about Jellybean clones, but addressing how he isn't a Jellybean clone and how Jellybean copied him, apparently. And well, within that video, Baba ended up leaking or doxing Jellybean's face, and it's really stupid. Jaden ended up making a video on it, and well, in her video, she ended up showing a clip and talking about it. So, you know, I'm gonna include a clip from Jaden's video, so go sub to Jaden. But yeah, let's see this clip and see exactly how Baba ended up spreading Jellybean's face.
Or is that just a colored shirt with a sweater on it? And you know what? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jellybean.
He just doxed her. He just doxed her. This guy has 155,000 subscribers, and he just doxed Jellybean. Obviously, I blurred her face, okay, because she's a minor, and this picture was leaked without her permission, and this guy's just doxing her face.
Now, as you can see from that clip of Jaden, and you know, her leaving in the context or explaining the situation a little better, as I should say, we now understand that Baba has indeed been spreading around Jellybean's apparent face reveal, and for obvious reasons, nobody would be happy at him for doing this, because he does have an extremely big you know, subscriber count. He's very known on YouTube, and it's just overall just stupid to do. Now, like I said earlier, this guy ended up responding to a video I made on him, so if you guys want me to talk about that in the video and in the next upcoming days, just go ahead and let me know, and I'll make a video on it. But the main point is like, how stupid can you be to like go ahead and put her docs in a video? I just feel like you can't be that dumb. It's impossible. But yeah, let's react to some of his videos. Let's just move on. Let's see how much of a clone he truly is.
Crush asked me what was I doing in the locker. I remember kind of just looking down saying, I couldn't even spit words out of my mouth. But then the teacher ended up coming up to my locker, and she saw I was stuck in there. She ended up calling the fire department, and they came down, and they actually used bolt cutters to break my own lock. When they broke my lock, they asked me how I got stuck in there, and I remember seeing my high school bully kind of laughing in the corner of the hallway, and I straight up just pointed at him, and I said, he kind of did it to me. He got in trouble, and I remember my crush, she smelled my locker, and since my shirt smelled so bad, she smelled the disgusting stench of my shirt. I remember going home that day, cleaning my shirt, and let's just say I didn't talk to my crush until like the next week. Fall for more embarrassing stories.
Now, let's be real here. I don't know if this guy's trying to be like the Luna of PNG tube, but we know that's pure cat. Coincidentally, your shirt apparently smells so bad that your crush ends up not liking you because of it, and you don't talk to her for a week. I mean, what crack are you smoking? Do you think we're like 2? If we're being real here, these PNG tubers just somehow always find a way to get 10 times worse. And I mean, dude, this is a Jellybean clone right here. This guy is the clone of the Jellybean, bro. Like, literally. This guy might as well rename his channel to Smelly Bean or something like that, because this guy right here, he's literally a carbon copy of Jellybean. Not trying to say I'm the most original guy by a long shot at all, but I'm just gonna be real here on how I feel about the content. But you know, this guy's openly spoke about Jellybean actually being the one that copied him, so we're gonna watch that video and see exactly what this guy has to say and if it's actually factual or not. not, so let's get right into it.
Does this look familiar? Does the hair look familiar? Or what about the eyes? And maybe even the hoodie? Or is that just a colored shirt with a sweater on it? And you know what? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, now I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have no association with Jellybean whatsoever. And to be honest, I know absolutely nothing about her other than she just reads comments and has like a bouncing pink fang creature that tells you guys these comments. But I remember the other day, I was on the internet, just scouring through the internet, doing my thing, and I get sent this video from a guy named Dumpy.
Now, obviously people are gonna make videos on you calling you a clone of Jellybean because that's exactly what you are. You haven't always in your videos use this PNG of yourself, what makes you a PNG tuber. He only recently started using it. He's always done story times, but they haven't been in the format that they are currently. So to say that, oh, I've been doing this story time stuff forever, okay, big deal. But you just now recently crossed over into the PNG tuber realm of YouTube. So I mean, I don't know what's the big deal here. I mean, just say, yeah, I got this inspiration from Jellybean. Who cares? It just makes you look even more stupid to sit here and cap about it and try to pretend that, yeah, you're so original and you came up with this yourself.
And Vince, or do I just say Courage the Cowardly Dog and Daffy Duck? I don't know. But they decided to combine their content together and make a video about me calling me JellyBean's clone and how they have a mission to take down this PNG army sort of thing that has like these PNG YouTubers, which is great, don't get me wrong, but sadly they put me into the mix. In this video, they explain how I'm basically a clone.
Well, I mean, it is true. Under the, technical, qualifications of a PNG tuber, you fall right into that mix. Like, I mean, like, you're literally the textbook, textbook definition of a PNG tuber. You have the PNG of yourself. You literally use Minecraft gameplay. You have stills for different emotions. You talk about random stuff that nobody cares about. I mean, you're literally a part of that criteria. You are a PNG tuber. Sure, you can argue you're not necessarily a Jellybean clone, even though I still think you are. But to sit here with a straight face and say, hey, I'm not a PNG tuber is stupid. You're literally a PNG tuber down to the T, dude. Like, literally, you're a PNG tuber. Like, sure, I don't interact with a lot of people in the commentary community, but does that mean that I'm not a commentary channel? No, I mean, technically, under the, textbook definition, I am. I talk over gameplay. So to sit here and say, oh, because I don't interact with these people and because, I'm not around this, exact community or, I think I'm not, that takes away, excuse me, the textbook definition of what being a PNG tuber is. Like, no, bro, you are. And there's no way you're gonna convince me that this man didn't add the stills to his video to appeal to the Jellybean audience. There's no way you're convincing me that he didn't do that for that reason.
And how my content, don't get me wrong, is very, let's just say, all over the place. And if you guys are people that watch the channel, you understand that to a certain gist. But at the same time, they related me to the person herself, Jellybean. Now, don't get me wrong, the video was entertaining. I will give them that. It was content. That's what we do as creators. But I think the moment that really triggered me the most was when I saw the title, The Disgusting Jellybean Clone. Now, at this moment, I won't lie to you guys. The fact that someone related me to this purple fang creature was unimaginable. It was unrealistic. So I decided to do some research, and what I found out was, let's just say, unreal. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Bubba, and welcome back to the channel. So obviously, usually around this time, I'd be explaining a crazy story about either how I do the...
You know what? I think that's enough for Baba for the day. I'm heading in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for the support on the channel. I'm out. Peace.